Okay, so this is what's up. Just thinking along the lines of what is it that I really need to be discussing on these videos, because I have a tendency to really trip out and go on these adventures of discussions, which is fun and it helps me get things off my chest, but really I gotta start talking about things that are more focused and driven, because there's priorities and there are necessities that need to be accomplished in life, and that's what this video is about. Because today I was picking up garbage on the beach and wondering to myself, why aren't more people going along and joining and thinking positively and thinking of doing things beyond their own self-interest? And me having also been the type that has abused the freedom and time that I have to my advantage, I do not hold it against anybody that they do not act out of good ethical, moral ethics. Mostly the ethics part, because we are all just reflections of each other, and if I reflect a more positive image of myself and something that I would like to proliferate as a species on a physical level, then I must act through my heart and what I see as true and as beneficial for all people to invest their time and energy in. So an example would be giving a free discussion on detox at your public library. Going and picking up garbage. If you have half an hour for a day, go to the beach, go out into nature and pick up some garbage, so that garbage can go in a bag and be moved to a garbage dump. I know the garbage is still existing on the planet and we can't really escape that. But if we could move all of the contaminated toxins to one area, maybe some aliens will come and pick all that garbage up for us, and they'll have a perfect solution for that garbage, because they will be permaculturists and will have an ability to turn everything into gold, or whatever it is that is worth something to anybody. So I would have to say that the reason most people choose not to reach out beyond their own self-worth and do things and fulfill actions, and because they're more interested in the self, what they have to do. I have to pay this bill, getting wrapped up in the mind. There's nothing wrong with that, because it's part of existence. It's all part of awakening as well, because I've been there and I can't hold that against somebody who essentially was not able to see the forest for the trees, what have you. I consider myself fortunate that I have lived up to this point and absorbed all that I have. Really, it all comes down to one's moral ethics. Where do you get those from? Some people pull them out of thin air. Some people are raised a certain way that gives them a better understanding of what to do and what not to do, what's a waste of time and what isn't a waste of time. And now that's all relative, but I'm not getting into theories of relativity. I'm getting into the understanding of why it is we decide we're not going to do something during the day that would benefit somebody else, even a sentient creature of the sea, like cleaning up beach garbage that could hurt marine life. And I crack it down to the connection we have with something greater than ourselves. Call it God, call it Vishnu, call it whatever religion that you want, but this isn't about religions. This is not about some collective of cult people following a book that was written by God, not even close. Because man is not God. Man is an animal that has the ability to use its spirit for greater things. We have all the tools to create any reality we choose to, and it just so happens that some people have gone in a direction that created the state that we are in right now. But it's all got a purpose. Everything has a purpose, and at this point you could say every day is a new critical point where we must turn this ship around, and we all must make a choice whether we want our infinite soul to feel happy about the choices we make on a daily basis? Or do we continue to allow do we allow the train or the river to keep flowing in the direction that it's headed? And do we choose to throw our garbage in the river? Or do we choose to pluck the garbage from the river and put a fish in so that the river has more fish, a more healthy ecosystem? What can you do today, right now, and how can you go about enjoying it? How can you enjoy your life so that you're doing things that are beneficial, you're doing things that are beneficial for yourself, for others, and for your happiness? Find the happiness within you. It's not external. It's not external. I know, because I've been there. And I've eaten durians all day. And I've had the back rubs all day. And nothing is as fulfilling as achieving something beyond the self. And what I mean by that is reaching out, getting out of bed in the morning, not for yourself, but for somebody else. Be excited that you're going to help that dog that has fleas scratch that itchy spot behind its ear. Not too rough though, because it's very sensitive. So I'll still have my fun on this YouTube channel. You can still watch me on YouTube. It's still going to be the same ideas. It's all about positivity, raising the vibration, raising each other's vibrations, and we'll go from there. This is Matthew Malore, over and out. I'm going to sign off, and to do that I must do some awkward movements. Let's see what happens. So you can subscribe, you can like me on Facebook, you can vote for me the Best of Raw Awards as Sexiest Raw Male or Funniest Raw Male. That's right, 2 different categories, 2 different Matthews, both on the same vote card, I guess you'd say. But it's all for fun. It's also to raise awareness of what it is I'm doing, because I am working very hard doing many things here in Koh Tao. One of which I will tell you right now is I'm running a juice business where I do door-to-door delivery of fresh juices. And I'll tell you, it is cheap. I don't make much money, but it helps me pay for my food bills because they're certainly high here. And I also am working on becoming a guided meditation instructor, simultaneously trying to proliferate detoxification to all the people that come here to retox themselves. So I'm definitely enjoying all the time I spend in every hour of the day doing something that is increasing the potential of our planet as a whole. So once again, Matthew Malore, please do what you wish, but do it for something greater than yourself, to explore the potential of the human species and maybe, just maybe, find something greater than yourself.